We're calling this Project Dragon. Part of it is just a play on words. This bike is definitely going to go to the drag strip, so the drag part of it's pretty self-explanatory. The other thing is that dragons are big, they're dangerous, fire-breathing monsters, and this bike is all of the above. Besides, it looks badass. Our goal was to build a bike that was totally focused on performance. All the components we used to build the Dragon are there to allow us to use the massive power of that T143 engine. If it doesn't help us go fast, stop fast, or handle better, it's not on this bike. You won't find any chrome doodads or a billet cell phone holder. The T143 engine fits in a stock bagger frame, but it makes over 160 horsepower at the rear wheel. So that means a lot of stock components just aren't going to cut it. Naturally, the drivetrain needed some more beef, so we added a 3-inch primary, a huge clutch, and we converted to chain final drive. There's a special exhaust system that we sell for the T143 that bolts right up to those special application B3 cylinder heads. And those heads are the reason that this engine makes so much power. We're looking to hit low 10s or even high 9s at the drag strip. To help us do that, we installed super light carbon fiber wheels, better brakes, an air shifter. We made the chassis more rigid, and we fabricated a couple of special things we're not going to tell you about. At least not yet. Building the Dragon, we have two of the best wrenches in our R&D department, Dan Kinsey and Gene Delask, who incidentally are both Bonneville record holders. Who better than guys with those credentials to build something this fast?
The new 143 is the most exciting thing that's happened to this industry in a long time. This is the fact. S&S is the biggest name in the aftermarket business. By them coming out with a 143 that fits nicely into the new FLs, it's going to lead the way for other products. But it's all going to start with the engine.
But I mean, let's face it. I mean, come on. I mean, there is never when's enough horsepower is enough. There's always going to be a need, for horsepower. And I mean, isn't that what keeps us going? I mean, as far as, that adrenaline chasing, factor of how fast can we go and but the question is, how fast can I get to 75 miles per hour? That's the fun. And maybe the front wheel has a tendency to raise off the ground just a little bit. That just lets me know I'm alive.
I'm Brock Davidson from Raptor Performance in Dayton, Ohio. We're the North American distributor of BST carbon fiber rims. Carbon fiber rims help for drag racing in a number of ways. They're a lighter product in itself. A project like the T143, the more power that you can apply to the racing surface, whether it be the track, street, coming out of a corner, or you're leaving a stoplight, it's definitely something you want to do.
Mark my words, the new 143 is going to blow people's doors off.